The truth is never gentle when it arrives. It doesn't knock softly on your door or wait for an invitation. It just walks in, uninvited, and flips on every single light in the rooms you tried so desperately to keep dark. And for a moment, it feels like everything inside of you is shattering. You tell yourself, I was fine before this. I was okay. You tell yourself ignorance was peace. But deep down, you know that peace was built on a foundation of denial, and that was never real. It was just the silence before the storm. The truth has this strange, powerful way of destroying whatever no longer fits in your life. It rips through illusions, through the carefully constructed stories we built to protect ourselves from what we weren't ready to face. And when those stories crumble and fall apart, we mistake that feeling for pain. But maybe it isn't pain. Maybe it's freedom, just wearing the mask of chaos. We all claim we want the truth, right? Until it actually shows up and demands a sacrifice. It asks for your comfort. It asks for your certainty. It asks for the version of you that pretended not to see what was right in front of you all along. And in that moment of raw honesty, you finally understand why so many people choose the lie. Because the lie is warm, it's familiar, it's predictable. It lets you stay asleep in a comfortable dream. But the truth, the real, unvarnished truth, it wakes you up. And once you're awake, you can never go back to dreaming in the same way again. Self-knowledge is not a gentle teacher. It doesn't whisper sweet affirmations in your ear. It exposes, it strips you bare until you have nothing left to hide behind. And what's left, after all the noise and all the confusion, is something raw, something vulnerable, but something real. That's the paradox of it all. The truth hurts precisely because it heals. It doesn't magically fix you. It forces you to see that you were never broken to begin with. You were just buried under layers of everything you thought you needed to be for everyone else. It's so easy to confuse clarity with cruelty, because once you see things exactly as they are, you can no longer use illusion as a shelter. You can't call avoidance peace anymore. You can't call stagnation safety. The game is up. The truth disorganizes your life long before it liberates you. It doesn't bring immediate comfort. It brings alignment, and alignment often means losing things that simply don't belong anymore. People, habits, identities, entire versions of yourself that you've outgrown. But if you look closer, you'll realize that what you lose in the process of becoming honest, you never really owned in the first place. They were just attachments built on fear, roles you played to survive in rooms that never had enough space for who you really are. When you begin to see, to truly see, you also begin to feel deeply, and feeling deeply, after being numb for so long, hurts at first. But remember this, numbness is not peace. It's just postponement. And one day, all that postponed pain comes back, and it comes back with interest. So maybe this discomfort you're feeling right now isn't a punishment. Maybe it's proof that you're alive, that you've finally stopped living half asleep in a life that doesn't fit you anymore. The truth isn't supposed to make you happy, not right away. It's supposed to make you whole. And wholeness is messy. It requires immense forgiveness, for yourself and for others. It requires patience. It requires looking at yourself not as a problem that needs to be fixed, but as a mystery to be understood. The very moment you stop running from what's real, something profound shifts inside of you. You stop fearing the dark, because you realize the dark was never your enemy. It was your teacher. It was the place where you finally met the parts of yourself that the light had forgotten. And once you've looked at yourself without flinching, once you've seen your own shadow and decided to stay with it instead of running away, you begin to understand what freedom actually means. It's not the absence of pain, it's the acceptance of truth. It's the quiet, unshakable knowing that you no longer need to hide from what you already are. The truth doesn't set you free instantly. No, it breaks you open first. And only after everything seems to have fallen apart does the real healing, the real integration, truly begin. So if you're in that space right now, that place where everything feels uncertain, heavy, and painfully, brutally honest, please, don't run, stay, breathe through it. You are not falling apart. You are falling into truth. And one day, when the dust finally settles, you will look back and see that the chaos that you thought would destroy you was actually the very beginning of everything real, everything authentic, everything that was truly meant for you. Thank you so much for sharing this space with me today. If this resonated with you, please consider liking this video and subscribing for more content like this. It means the world. Take care.